At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability, ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu. At Arizona State University, we've made online education better, smarter, and more personalized so you can go further in your aspiring field.
I decided to pursue medicine once I realized that ASU did have the online program for biological sciences. You're still required to learn the same curriculum. You're still being tested on the same content that anyone would be tested on in person. The comprehensiveness of the program prepared me so well for medical school.
Explore over 300 programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Hello, podcast world. Welcome to my channel. Today is 3/22/2021 at 11:29 p.m. Now, I'm coming to you today to talk about what I've been hearing about Derrick Jaxn and Kevin Samuels. Now, both of these brothers make a living on giving so-called good advice or whatever on relationships. Now, if you're following them, I would stop listening because you never know what you're gonna get. Now, first I'm gonna start off with Derrick Jaxn. Now, I've been following him a little while, ever since I started really getting into YouTube and whatnot, and it just don't never seem like he got any good real advice. It seems like he's a negative person, and it always seems like he trashing the next person. I've seen him on YouTube and Facebook and whatnot, and all around the way, and every time it seems like he's coming at people like in a negative light, and I just don't understand. It also seems like I remember when him and Jeremy L. Holloway were going away. Shout out to Jeremy L. Holloway in Memphis, Tennessee. I feel like Jeremy L. Holloway's videos were always kind of like uplifting. Even if not uplifting, it had like a good message behind it, and it didn't matter if it was for the women or the men. It was never one-sided. And Derrick Jaxn's videos always seems to come out with bashing the brother. Like, I am not okay with that. I'm not okay with bashing my queens or my kings. I am not okay with that. Like, when it comes down to the black community or whatever, and all BS aside, all stereotypes aside, I'm really about the uplifting of the black community. And I'm not about the gun-toting, 40 drinking, pants sagging version that Hollywood portrays. And I don't care if it's actually some stuff that you might actually see. I'm here and I'm looking towards the future in hopes that men who are out there doing that people say ain't it. This ain't shit ass nigga, you know. I feel like I've seen enough of us who are trying to do the right thing in relationships in regards to family, and I've seen enough so that we will be okay. Black men don't cheat, that we can put that statement out there and it can be a true statement. That's how I feel about it. I feel like, that statement right there, I'm cool with all the statements that are strong on uplifting us. I'm not cool with anyone who has something negative to say and sheds a negative light against us. Right. But, things happen, and here we are. And there's Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels is a straightforward, tell it to you raw, telling you in most cases, ladies, who it seems to me like he's telling you your value. You know, like just because you got 3 kids doesn't necessarily mean that you can't never get married. Just because you got, just because you've messed up and made mistakes and you're flawed, a strong flaw here and there, it doesn't mean anything. Because somewhere out there, there's a guy who is okay with that, who will accept you. Hard to say, but a lot of cases, some guys don't care. There are those out there who sit out there and be like, oh, I don't care about that. That's not an issue. That's not an issue for me. I don't really care. So, for those who think that only thing to value is sex, slow your roll. At the end of the day, if you really want to be in a relationship, ladies, all you got to do is present value. Present value. And now, if you physically unattractive, that's a hard bargaining chip. That's a hard one. Like, you gotta have a reason, is basically what I'm saying. And when you don't have a reason, it's just, what are you gonna do? Bring value. Bring value to your people, your community, and everything else that you do. Don't let those who you come across belittle you, take away your power. You always want your power. And once you find it, you'll understand that that's why Kevin Samuels is wrong. Derrick, on the other hand, Derrick Jaxn, I really didn't know that he, until he put it out there about his infidelities. I mean, like, it kind of sucked. And, I feel like that I put this out, and it's like, it's not really going to change, but, what had to be said had to be said, or what has to be said has to be said. So, yes, thank you. So, you can always use the better version of yourself. Now, like I say, it's kind of late, so I guess I'm going to turn it off. But, man, it would have been great for y'all use y'all's talents and methods, kind of like Juices and Bright Messiah. And that's, like I say, I feel like if you don't have something nice, don't say nothing at all. That's kind of like what your grandmother was taught or was trying to teach back in your days. Yeah. So, please stay tuned and, stay tuned and listen to the things that bring you great joy, bring you uplifting. The moment that transpires in your life, you never know what that moment's gonna be, and like so just. But I would like to hear that. I would love to hear them come back and forth on I don't know what it would be considered, but the segment would basically be Kevin Samuels and Derrick Jaxn. I would like to see that. So, like a versus, if that could be a thing, then that would be definitely be great. Everybody would pay attention to that. So, like I say, see y'all at the top. Peace, love, and hoes. Thank y'all for listening. Appreciate y'all. Build a better world, build a better tomorrow. See y'all at the top. Thanks. Hello YouTube world, welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop hot content like this, and stay tuned for the next video.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.
If you work as a manufacturing facilities engineer, installing a new piece of equipment can be as complex as the machinery itself. From prep work to alignment and testing, it's your team's job to put it all together. That's why it's good to have Grainger on your side. With industrial-grade products and next-day delivery, Grainger helps ensure you have everything you need close at hand through every step of the installation. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.